Thanks for viewing this presentation on Tennessee sales tax exemptions. Tennessee has several exemptions available for qualifying taxpayers. The more common exemptions will be discussed in this presentation. This presentation will also discuss how to use the exemption certificates when making purchases free of Tennessee's sales tax. Agricultural exemptions are available by farmers, timber harvesters, and nursery operators in Tennessee. To receive an exemption certificate, an application must be completed. Documentation must also be submitted with the application form. The type of information required is explained on the application and must be completed. After the application is approved, a certificate will be mailed to the qualified taxpayer along with a wallet-sized exemption card. Agricultural exemptions may only be used to purchase items directly related to the production of agricultural products. Please view the Agricultural Tax Guide at www.tn.gov/revenue to confirm that you are purchasing an eligible item. Again, you must present your certificate or wallet card to the vendor at the time of your purchase when making these qualified exempt purchases. Certain nonprofit groups in Tennessee also qualify for exemption from Tennessee sales tax. These include churches, temples, fraternal organizations, and others, and not all nonprofits qualify for the exemption. To receive an exemption certificate, an application must be completed and documentation submitted to the Department of Revenue. As with agricultural exemptions, required documentation is detailed on the application, and other information is required to be submitted as well when seeking this exemption. Once approved, a certificate is mailed to the organization so the organization can make tax-exempt purchases in Tennessee. The certificate itself or a photocopy must be presented to the vendor. A vendor may retain electronic copies of the exemption for their future use. Purchases made free of sales tax should be made with the organization's credit card or a check directly from the organization. The exemption applies only to be used for goods and services that the nonprofit organization will use, give away, or consume. This exemption is not available for items that the organization will be reselling. Various governmental units are exempt from Tennessee sales tax. Entities of the United States government, the state of Tennessee itself, or Tennessee counties and municipalities are exempt from sales tax in Tennessee. Persons making purchases for their governmental units should print the blank government certificate of exemption from our website. The information should be completed and signed by the person making the purchase. The certificate is then presented to the vendor so that purchases can be made free of Tennessee sales tax. Payment must be made with public funds, either a government credit card or a check from the governmental entity. Thanks for viewing this presentation. We hope this information is helpful. Please visit www.tn.gov/revenue for more information on this subject and other Tennessee taxes.